Okay, Apple finally had their September event, and it wasn't what we expected. But then again, what in 2020 has been expected at all? Nothing really. So, Apple finally held their virtual or pre-recorded September event. Did not include the iPhone 12. We did not get AirTags. So all they did was cover the new Apple Watch, which is the Series 6 and the Apple Watch SE, and the new iPads, the iPad Air and the iPad 8. That was pretty much it. Then they gave us the release dates for iOS 14, watchOS 7, tvOS 14, and iPadOS 14. And that was the event. Now, though it was simple, only an hour long, we expected a 2-hour event because that's pretty much what Apple was hinting at. It still was pretty good. Now, did it warrant a whole event keynote type thing? Maybe, maybe not. Some people are saying they didn't like it. Other people are saying it was okay. I thought it was a good way to showcase the new Apple Watches, the new features, the new iPads, the new features, and then to give us the release date and the price points and all that. Now, another surprise from this event that they did was immediately the same day as the Apple Store opened, boom, go ahead and do your orders, which is sort of the pre-order because the shipping wasn't until the following Friday. And then most people, either they'll get it on Friday or they'll get it the following week or October, November, whenever it sells out. So on this event, they covered the new Apple Watch Series 6. Now the Series 6, very similar size, very similar shape to the Series 5. Difference is in the sensors on the bottom. You get the new blood oxygen sensors. That's pretty much the only hardware issue. I mean, besides the new processor and faster speed and better screen, really the main point or selling point is the oxygen sensor. Now, it does have a U1 chip. In case you don't know what that is a chip built into the devices to allow them to be detected or to be found much easier than just using Bluetooth or Wi-Fi or anything else. Now, besides the Series 6, which is their flagship one, they have now the Apple Watch SE, which is a lower cost at about, $279. This one comes with all the features without the S6, so it comes with the S5. Doesn't have the ECG, doesn't have the blood oxygen level, but this is designed for people who don't need that. People who want the simple type of Apple Watch because they're going to get rid of the 4s, the 2s, the originals, and all that. They're keeping the 3 in line. I don't know why, but they are. So the SE is more for your kids, elderly, or people who don't need those major features. Now, the Apple Watch could have got more improvements, could have got better things. They came out with some new bands, which is a loop, which I've got on my order as well. So I'll kind of show you guys that when it comes in. But I think most of that stuff's going to have to wait until 2021 or 2022 when things kind of normalize in a sense and things get a little better. Now, the reason I didn't have the iPhone 12 is because production's been delayed. So we might have another keynote in October and maybe see the iPhones mid-October to November. So I'll have to give you guys another video when that comes out. Now, the iPads, they didn't talk too much about the iPad 8. They did give a little bit of a pointer about it, some features, things like that. They kind of focused on the iPad Air. So in other words, they're bringing the iPad Air back to life. They gave it a new processor, gave it a Touch ID for the sleep-wake button, kind of spruced it up a little bit more. So I don't know why they focused on the Air and not the regular iPad Pro, but that's pretty much what they did. So this was more like an Air show. So the decoration that you see of the Apple logo, that is more for the iPad Air. Instead of this being an Apple Watch event, it was an Apple Watch and iPad event. Now they dropped the ball sending out all the software updates as soon as the keynote ended. And that was kind of a mistake in a sense because normally when it comes out, it's about 10 a.m. So it was basically the day after the keynote. Here's iOS 14 and all that. Well, developers were all stunned because they're like, wait a second, we don't have our apps ready. We didn't have enough time. Normally you don't drop the iOS software until a week or so later, you're dropping it the next day. So iOS 14 and all that, they got kind of delayed. Took hours and hours to update them. So that's why I'm giving you this video a little later, depending on when you're watching it, because iOS 14 and all that got really bummed out and everything. Now, so far the software's been working fine, so if you haven't updated your devices, go ahead and update them. So what can we expect from here on out? We've had the September event, we have our new software, we have the new Apple Watches out, we have the new iPads. So you can now expect in October probably of 2020, you're going to get the new iPhone 12s, all the models, all the way up to the Pro Max, which will be the most, not really expensive, but it'll have the 5G capabilities. Maybe we'll see HomePods, maybe AirPods Generation 2, maybe AirTags, maybe Apple will push that to November, who knows. But that's pretty much what we're going to expect at this point. So if you haven't watched the keynote, you can go to apple.com, you can do a replay there, you can watch the whole keynote again, it's only an hour long. If you got any questions on that, let me know in the comments below. And like I said, I'm going to come back and give you guys more videos here, maybe whatever else I find out when the Apple Watch, when I get it, some more about iOS 14, and kind of keep you guys in the loop and informed. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe, give it a thumbs up so YouTube knows you like it, and set that notification bell so that you get notified when all the new videos come out. All right, I thank you for watching this video, and I'll catch you later with more updates and more news.